Selflessness isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself or wait for applause. Most of the time, it shows up quietly. When no one is watching, and no one is keeping score, we often think selflessness means sacrificing everything, putting ourselves last, or disappearing for the sake of others. But real selflessness isn't about losing yourself. It's about choosing compassion over convenience. It's about seeing beyond your own needs just long enough to recognize that someone else is struggling too. Selflessness can look simple: listening when you're tired, being patient when it would be easier to react, helping without expecting anything in return. Not gratitude, not recognition, not even understanding. And here's the part people don't talk about enough: selflessness is powerful. It has a ripple effect. One small, genuine act can soften a hardened heart, restore someone's faith, or remind them they're not alone. You may never see the impact of what you did, but that doesn't mean it didn't matter. At the same time, selflessness isn't self-neglect. There's wisdom in knowing the difference. You can care deeply without burning yourself out. You can give while still honoring your limits. True selflessness comes from a full heart, not an empty one. When you take care of yourself, what you give to others is real, sustainable, and sincere. In a world that constantly says look out for yourself, choosing selflessness is a quiet rebellion. It says, I see you. It says, you matter. And sometimes, that's exactly what someone needs to hear to keep going. So if you're wondering whether your small acts count, they do. If you're worried your kindness goes unnoticed, it still matters. And if you're choosing compassion when no one is forcing you, that says more about your character than any title ever could. Thank you for taking these moments to reflect, to listen, and to choose a little more selflessness in a world that could always use more of it.